All right, Kilo Whiskey 5 Delta Romeo Echo, and I am going to just go over some of the tools or supplies that I need or have rather for this antenna. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to make a um, 20 meter dipole antenna. Um, as you know, I always try to get on 20 meters and I just can't. And it seems like a lot of the action is happening on 20 meters as far as DX. And there's a couple of nets on 20 meters that I can't participate in because I don't hear them that often. So with that said, I'm going to build or make a 20-meter dipole antenna. And I got some of the equipment. I would say 90% of the equipment that I need. But there's some stuff that I'm not, that I don't have on here. So I'll let you know about that. Some of this stuff is optional. So you don't have to have everything on here. But let me start with what you probably should have. So I have the T connector here. This is a large connector. Like the smaller one I had, let me get it for you. Hold on. Okay, the smaller one that I had is this one. Okay. And this here, this SO239, if I open this up, I had to actually screw this in. So it wouldn't have been enough room because in here in this space, it would have had to go in this space here. So it wouldn't have been enough room. So I had to go to a bigger T connector to make this happen and make this fit. And I'll show you in a little bit, just a second here. All right, so I got the T connector here. Okay. And got the T connector and the plug. So of course, these gonna go in on the side here. And this one will go right under here. And this is where I'm gonna actually use this SO239 because it actually does fit in here. So I have no issues with it fitting in here. So actually this part is gonna stick out. So it'll be kind of like this. But there's plenty of room to screw it down and all that. That's why I had to get a bigger one. The other one wasn't, oh, sorry with the camera. The other one wasn't big enough. So let me take this out. All right, so we have the T connector. You have the plug. I think I don't know the specific size. I apologize for not doing the research on that. Well, I did do, not knowing right offhand. I think this is either 1.5 or 2, these plugs here. So the plugs they were 3 something. You could probably find them cheaper somewhere else, but they were like 3 something at Home Depot. I went back and forth from Lowe's to Home Depot. Y'all know how I feel about Home Depot and my Lowe's. But I tried Lowe's first, but they just didn't have everything I needed. And this is a mixture of some of the different things that I got from Lowe's and Home Depot. So these here about $3.98 from Lowe's. This, and the T connector, the plugs. I got these. What do you call these? I forgot the name of them. Eye bolts. Yeah, these eye bolts here. Got 3 of these. These were from Lowe's. You can get them from Home Depot, but I got them from Lowe's for 78 cents each. I got 2 of these from Amazon, and I'll probably just put a link in the description when I put this on YouTube. I'm clumsy today. I think these were about $8 for 2 of them. You can probably find them cheaper, but I wanted to order them from Amazon. These here, I was going to use these as insulators. Put a hole in them and stick the wire through and all of that and do what I got to do. So I'm going to use those as insulators. I might not, but I'm just going to try it. Here we have your these bolts here. This screw and this nut and this lock nut right here, lock washers rather, is going to go for this here. I'm going to be using it for this here. Heck, I'm so clumsy today. Just to lock, hitting the camera and everything, just to lock this in. So I'm going to use these here to lock this in. All right. These washers are for the eye bolts when they go in on the side here. So when they go in on the side here, of course, it's going to stick out like that, pretty much like that. I need these washers and these nuts for that. So that's why I have these. These were, I think these were $1.78 each. And these were $1 something also. This was $1.78 each. I think this was about $1. It's about the same, $1.78 each. This was Home Depot. This was from Lowe's. Now these tools here. Oh, also let me go through here. I don't want to hit the camera. So, two of these here, these two here. This is the wire. It's 14 gauge stranded wire. It's 14 gauge. This is 25 feet, I believe it is. This is 25 feet. And I got another one. I keep hitting this camera. I got another one here because I'm kind of standing behind it. I got another one here that's also the same as this here. So let me put this down. And I got two of them because based on the calculations of the antenna, I'm going to need, let's see, I forgot the calculation. I think I'm going to need 16 feet on each side. So I just bought two of them. I can use it for something else later on. So I got two of those. Those were $10 each. So these right here, they were only $10 each. So it's not too much of a big cost for wire. Just wanted to make sure I got the right wire. Some people use 20 gauge. Some people use 18. 14. This is kind of stiff for me, but I'll try it anyway. And that's it for stuff that I got from the store. All the rest of this stuff I already had. Of course, screwdriver for the screws here. Oh, hit the camera again. Screw this in. These bolts here. This clamp is an option. You may have. I have what they call lock pliers. I can't find them, but I'm gonna use this. So I'll just put this in here like this. Let me move this back a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna clamp this in here just like that, and it will stay like that, such and such. And then I'll drill a hole right in there just to start this, get this eye bolt in there. So I'll drill a hole in there, but the clamp just gonna keep this still. All right. And of course, you know what these are. These are for the wire strippers. So I'll need those. This is going to be for holding, like, kind of, I'll probably use this to twist the eye bolt on here. Once it gets in, I'll just grab this, open it up, and then I'll just twist. Whoa, I'm clumsy today, man. And I'll just twist this in, like, just turn it just to get it in there. So that's what the wrench is for. All right. Drill bits, not bits, but the drills. So for this particular hole that I'm gonna put in here, to put this in, this is a 332. I think the size is 332, and this is gonna go in here. This is gonna help me start the hole, and then I can put the screws in real easy. So that's what this particular. Let me move it over so you can see it. This particular drill is for bit. This one is 532, and this is going to. I'm going to use this for putting this in the eye bolt. So I'll have a hole to kind of start out with, and then I'll just screw this in there like that. And then I'll have to put holes in here too. And I'm going to actually do that on video when I start making it. I'm not making it today. So that's what these two sizes are for. My wrench. Well, not wrench, but this here, forgot what they call this, but this is part of it. This is the drill. It goes to the, my drill. This is going to go in one of these. So we'll have this here, and we'll have this hanging out of it, of course, such as so. That white, it's kind of hard to see the white because of the camera, but this will be out like that. So in order to get this in here, I have to drill just a slight little hole right here in the middle here. And then it's going to make an even bigger hole for this to go in comfortably and nice and smooth. So that's what this is for, and this is a 5/8 drill. All right, so take that back out. And what else? Of course, my drill, and that's everything. There's some things I said that I don't have here that I'm going to need. I'm going to need a soldering gun or an soldering iron, just to solder the wires to the connector right here. You can see that. Let me focus in. I don't know if you can focus in or not. Let me move this. Let me just. My hand's ashy as I don't know what. Let me stop. But this is what you need: a soldering iron, a soldering gun, to put the solder the wires on here, and also gonna need some flux, just for because I gotta solder one wire here and one on here. So I'm going to need some flux just to help that out. It's not necessary, for some people say, but I just want to put some on there to let that solder go on easy. Also, I'm going to need a file too to file some of this chrome stuff off of it, just to get down to the actual metal of this. And so I'm going to need some flux. I'm going to need a file, and I'm going to need some type of PVC glue. So when I do get all of this stuff together, I can put some glue around here and glue it, and then you'll have your plugs in here nice and tight and safe, so they won't come out. That way, when you hang this thing, you don't have to worry about this coming out. It'll be nice and tight and glued in there. Nothing else is going to happen to it. Got a drill, old school. I definitely need a new drill, but this will do the job. Black & Decker's they took it way back. This thing is like, I can't even tell you how old this thing is. It's real old. I've had it for over 15 years. So, but it still works. But this is what I'm going to be using to make the 20-meter dipole antenna. I still got to hang up my the other antenna. I think it's I never can remember it, G5RV or G5RV antenna. I still have that, which I'm trying to still see how I'm gonna do that, man, with that pole hanging up. I needed to hang off something in a high space, so I'll worry about that later. But right now I'm trying to do this 20-meter dipole antenna. These are the parts for it, and I'm confident that I can do it. I've seen it on YouTube a couple of times, and I'm very confident that I can do it, and I'm looking forward to it. I'll just have to make sure. I think the key with this stuff and making a dipole antenna, the key is to just make sure that this is correct. You got to make sure these measurements are right. As far as the length. Now, some say, some people get to that length, that calculation a different way, but they do get the same result. And when I say that, I mean with the length. So if I'm doing a 20-meter antenna, where I want to go, like as far as 20 meters, the specific frequency I want to get on is 14.322. I'm sorry, 14.332. But I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know. I might put it directly in the middle. So the middle of the 14-meter band is let me see. Hold on, just a second. Okay, so the middle of the 14-meter band is for generals is 14.287. So I'll probably use that frequency. So you have to do 468 divided by the frequency, which for me is going to be 14.287. So you take the 468 divided by the 14.287. That leaves 16. Hold on, let me check. I'll do the math now. So I'm doing it right now as we speak here. So I'm going to go 468 divided by 14.287. Matter of fact, I'll show you guys while I do it. All right. I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me see. All right. So let's see if you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. So it's 468 divided by 14.287 equals. So they're saying the wire should be 32.75 feet. Now that's in total length. Now you got to split that up because you have a wire on one side and then you have a wire on another. So you got to split that up. So you're going to take that and divide it by 2. Okay. And this gives you your length on each side. So it's going to be about 16.378. And you might want to give yourself just a little bit more, maybe an inch or 2 more, just in case you got to make some adjustments. Okay. So basically, in a nutshell, that's how you get the length. So it's not that bad. I think this 20-meter dipole antenna is going to come out pretty good. Like I said, the major thing is making sure the length of that wire is correct, and then your SWR shouldn't be too bad. You might need a tuner, maybe. You may not, but that's basically what what you have to do to get this thing working. So hope this helps somebody, and I will keep you updated with how I come along with this, as I've always been doing. I didn't do the video yesterday of me in Home Depot because I kept going back and forth, running around from Home Depot to Lowe's, and it was just a whole bunch of stuff. I couldn't hold the camera, so I got this stuff without filming it. But just wanted to give you a step-by-step process so you can do it yourself and you can use the video to refer back to what to do. So hope this helps. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment or reply or whatever it is, whether it be on YouTube or the Black Ham Radio University Facebook group. Just let me know. Leave your comments, or if you have any suggestions on how I can do something a little bit easier, that would be great too. Because like I said, I haven't been a ham but since August, so this is all new to me too. So we'll learn together. But that's it. Kilo Whiskey 5 Delta Romeo Echo 73.